Hypergamy and monkey branching, beware, men. Beware. Here is the question. To start out here, what is monkey branching? Now, I have two definitions. This definition was on Urban Dictionary. I'll read it first, and then I'll give you my definition of monkey branching. It says monkey branching, when a girl already has a boyfriend, but she gives her number to guys that she meets and flirts as if she were single. She's basically branching off from her boyfriend and establishing backups. And then in a sentence here, yo, dude, I saw your girl at Starbucks giving her number to some guy. I don't think she saw me. It looks like she's monkey branching. You should dump her. Okay, so that's Urban Dictionary's definition. And to put it really simply, this is what I really like to think of, just super simple. All right? What is monkey branching? So just think of a monkey swinging branch to branch. All right, just like this cute little picture here of this little monkey. So a woman will not drop her old branch, old guy, before being confident that she is able to grasp a new branch or a new guy, right? Just think of a Tarzan or a monkey swinging branch to branch. Or you're on the monkey bars, right? So you're going from one monkey bar to the next. You're reaching to the next monkey bar. This is a girl reaching to the next boyfriend, the next husband. However, she is not going to let go of this old bar, this old branch, until she's already grabbed on a new one, until she's convinced herself that she can secure that new branch. Once she grabs it, then she's like, oh, nice, I got the new branch. Now I can let go of the old one. If you just think it's very simply like that, that's a definition of like monkey branching, moving on from one guy to the next. And this right here is why so many men get blindsided by this, because all of a sudden, right, to a woman, she's already ready to move on. She's already thinking about it. Certain things in the relationship or her eye was already caught by some other guy at work or whatever. So she's already had this in her mind for quite some time until she's confident that she can probably secure this new guy. Then she moves on, and all of a sudden, it's a breakup, and the guy's like, what happened? I had no idea things were going, bad, or I had no idea we were going to end the relationship, and she's already in another relationship. She's already with some other guy. She's already moved on. She's already moved her feelings on to this new branch, and she just let goes, and all of a sudden, to that guy, it's like the end of his world, but to her, it's like the start of something new to her. She's already ready with the new branch by the time she lets go of the old branch. And this is a good point right here. I just see Gabriel just popped up. Says, this is why women bounce back faster than men after ending a relationship. Yeah, women are ready. They're ready for this. They got the monkey branching ready. This is why they always have those beta orbiters in her rotation as well. It's that, like, her entire life is this sort of game, having beta orbiters or having other guys in her life that she's able to branch to, whether in the dating scene, Chad and Tyrone break her heart, she branches to some other beta mon for an emotional tampon. She's ready to swing on to him, and get her emotional garbage out there. But if you're actually dating or you're married, it's the same type of idea. She has other guys that she keeps in her rotation in case she needs to monkey branch. Let's talk about hypergamy, and then we're going to kind of relate these two and talk about how they work so hand in hand together, especially in today's culture. So this was another Urban Dictionary definition of hypergamy. All right, what is it? An evolutionary psychology theory that beta males, beta mon, and feminists refuse to look at or even acknowledge exists. They will usually blame the MGTOW and MRA community, that's men's rights activists, for making it up, but that just shows their lack of research. Even though these same groups will tell their detractors and opponents to do your own research or educate yourself. Perfectly said. That's why I had to put this in here. And then he goes, the theory itself is the study that women seek higher status men and men with more resources to give her seed to the best possible mate. There's nothing inherently wrong with this, but left unchecked can cause societal problems. I agree with all of that. And then here's a little example. A woman rejected a man with a lower paying salary. This is a sign of her hypergamy, as she doesn't want to date and get married to a cashier whom is barely making ends meet. Just kind of an everyday example of it. So just to put it simplified, right? A woman wants the highest status man she can attain to protect and provide for herself and her children, past or future. Again, it's just inside of women. It's ingrained in them. And this is why I agree with this last part here. There's nothing inherently wrong with this, right? This is just the biological drive inside of women for survival, so that she can get the best possible man to protect and provide for herself and her children when she has them, or if she has them now. That is going to be running in the background. That is hypergamy. It's innate inside of her. It's different than us men. And so this is inside of women. Again, I've said this a million times. Guys that understand this, we don't get mad at hypergamy. That is nature. That would be stupid to get mad at. There's no reason. There's nothing you can do about hypergamy. It's there. It's when culture and society caters to hypergamy that we're left with a disaster, which will completely enhance all of the monkey branching that we see, which is what we're left with today. Today's society basically is hypergamy that has been allowed to run rampant. And so monkey branching is an everyday thing these days, and it's not even thought twice about. Here's the goal of today: to be aware so you aren't burned. By understanding hypergamy and monkey branching, you can make clear-headed choices around women. Clear-headed choices around women. Again, those choices will be yours. You may decide, I don't want to interact with women. I'm going to limit my exposure with women. I don't even want to talk to women unless I have to at work, right? That's your choice, but it's a clear-headed choice knowing what you know about hypergamy or monkey branching. If you decide to date women, all right, make that clear-headed choice by knowing what you're going to get into, understanding the game, understanding the things you're going to have to put up with. And if you get very jealous and insecure about other men, then understand it's probably not the thing you want to be doing, because you're just going to have to live with certain truths about the dating game today. So as long as you make these decisions with a clear head, that is the goal here, whatever decision you do end up making. Now, here's monkey branching. Let's talk about why it happens. All right. Why does it happen? And credit to whoever made this great drawing. I was looking for images. I thought when I typed in like women monkey branching, I was hoping there would be an image like this, and I finally found one. It took a little while. But a woman will start to openly look for new branches, new men, when she feels she can do better. And think of this as like fear of missing out. When women will start to actually notice the branches, right? This is just going to be part of girls' kind of day-to-day game. They've always known how to just kind of flirt a little bit, know how to play the game to make their life easier, right? Whether that's a free drink at the bar, whether that is, getting discount on her, fixing her tires from the local mechanic. Whatever it is, women have this they know how to flirt. They have this little charm that they can put on to make life easier for them. Now, when she actually looks for monkey branching, like leaving a man, okay, it's when she feels she can do better. So sometimes it comes that, some new guy at work shows up and all of a sudden he's very handsome to her and he has some nice status. He's confident and all that. So this new guy just randomly appears at her work or something that then she balances out, and this guy happens to provide more status potentially than the guy she's with right now. And then she flirts with him and eventually, things heat up and she's like, well, I got a boyfriend, but you're so charming. Man, if I didn't have a boyfriend, I would love to go out with you. She keeps this guy around. And then when she's confident, when this guy's finally like, man, I can't live without you. You need to leave your boyfriend for me or something like that, right? Then she might just branch off to this newer high status man. That is how it can look. But oftentimes, in my opinion, how this will start to look is it can happen in a number of different ways. If you're in a relationship with a woman and you don't pass her tests, there's things that she does that, she puts out there as like little tests for you, and you don't pass them. Or you become a little bit more needy. You you take on some more beta mon traits when you get into that long-term relationship. A lot of guys will tell you that this will happen. Over time, you just get that bonding with a girl and you kind of loosen up a little bit. You soften up. And so naturally, you kind of take on a little bit more feminine and beta mon characteristics. So any number of things can happen, but even in your day-to-day, you and her interaction, you just start to fail some of her tests. And then all of a sudden, she starts to not really know why, but she just looks at you as lower value. She's like, ugh. And then again, that right there, when you lower your own value, that can also make her hypergamy start to go, dang, see, I got this guy. I have him. I have him by the finger. He's mine. So if I have him, if he is mine, and I know this, then I need to test out whether I can do better. Again, remember, that's her hypergamy. So if a guy is being desperate or needy or whatnot, maybe he's more status. Maybe he brings a lot more money to the table. Maybe he does a lot of things for her life that everyone on the outside could look in and be like, that guy's raising her status. That guy is bringing a lot to her life. But the way he's interacting with her, she's like, ugh. She starts to look at that guy as lower value. And then that can right there, spark that hypergamy and that monkey branching tendency to now she starts looking out because it's the fear of missing out. If I can attain this guy, what if I could do better? I need to figure it out. Okay, one more example of how this could come is fear of missing out, right? She has single women, single friends that are on Tinder, and they're like, guess what? This guy just flew me to San Diego for this beautiful dinner and this, skyscraper and blah, 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 and then this beach resort for the weekend, right? It can come from a friend of hers is out there dating right now, and she's getting these beta mon to do these crazy things for her. And she's like, look what I get to do. And this girl who maybe was content, now she looks at her life and she goes, dang, my boyfriend or my husband never takes me on these exotic vacations. My boyfriend, my husband doesn't do blah, blah, blah for me. So again, when that happens, that fear of missing out can start to spark this little hypergamy. She starts to wonder, am I missing out? And then her eyes start to look around for what is out there, what is around her that she can kind of just, dabble into, put her foot into, just see if this guy could be higher status and see if she could attain him. Just see what's the harm in just flirting is what a lot of these women will go around kind of thinking. But that is the idea. Again, monkey branching can happen for all different reasons, which is why you're never safe with this. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.